Well, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Oop, I'm trying to work on my camera angles here, guys. As you can tell by the background, I'm in a new space. And hopefully you can see everything really good. And I have to say, this is my first project that I'm doing over here, but I have more room. Everything is really organized, and so far so good. Just gotta get the rest of the room together. It'll take a little bit of time. So how was your Monday? I worked today, and what else? Thank goodness for grocery shopping pickup, because I would not have had the time to do a full grocery shop. Oh, great. Hi, Noreen. Thanks for coming. Got a nice little background for you, but I got a dud candle. I bought some candles. You see that one? Sorry, other way. See that one? Put the batteries in him, and he's a dud. So, if you wouldn't mind sprinkling out the live, that helps me out a lot. Helps share some of the love that I have for Chalkator. And Keith just came in, taking a picture. So I thought I was going to do something a little bit different, just to show you how you can take a design off of a chalkboard and show you how reusable they really are. So I'm going to try out my new camera angle. I'm not going to go up in the corner. I'm just going to give you the overhead shot. So, okay. Well, that's nice and crooked, but it really isn't. It's the camera. So let's try and straighten that out, shall we? Okay. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what comes in the designer kit. Thank you, Noreen. Because it's a great value, and we happen to be utilizing the base, the surface that comes from it. And tonight we're going to use this transferred kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul. So for $99, you get, let's see, a catalog, a 12-pack of thank you cards, an apron, a denim apron, a squeegee, 6 chalk transfer designs in various sizes, but 2 of them, well, 3 of them I'll tell you. The kind words, these are the farmhouse minis, and then this is the country kitchen. Those 3 are extremely popular, and then you get some Club Couture ones, and you do get a floral. The Aiden white frame board in 9x12 size. What's cool about this is it's magnetic. You get a board and base, like I did This House Was Clean on, and you get a 12-pack of the chips, like I have the bee on here. So, for $99, and then you get all the training, everything that comes with it. You get to enjoy a 40% discount. And the best thing is these, I'm sorry, I'm trying to be squared up in the camera and it's just not going to happen. These surfaces are completely reusable. This design has been on here for over a year. So I thought we ought to just test it. So what I have in my spray bottle is some distilled water. I have, this is called a paste scraper. It's the best $2 you'll ever spend. And I have a fuzzing cloth. And all I'm going to do is wet it down. I'm going to do this part too, because that looks gross. And we're going to give it a minute. You do need a board eraser. This is a well-loved one. Here we go, if I go a little closer. Then, after the water does its thing, I'm going to say, Laurel, but that image is ghosted. Yeah, it is, but give it a second. Just going to grab a paper towel. I'm going to get up this mess. And then I'm going to hit it again. This is a fine mist sprayer too, and I'm just going to take this whoop, that's on the wood. Guess I had some dust or something. But you don't see anything now, do you? That's the hot spot from the light. So then you take this. These fuzzing cloths are designed for two purposes. The microfiber side, which is this side, is for drying, and then this terry side is for fuzzing. So all you do, get that microfiber side on there. I'm even gonna clean up the bottom of my board, which, I don't know, it was tucked on my dresser. It's got some kind of crap on it, but look at that chalkboard. It's completely clean. Completely clean. No ghosted image. And that's why Chalkator is so superior, because with their surfaces. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you can use our chalk paste on 100 different things. This was a surface that I had gotten at Michael's, let's say. Ashland, I think that's Michael's brand. I got it on a 50% off sale. I'm going to have to tip it in the light so you can see it. It used to have the French market transfer on it. Can you see it? Yeah. So it's not coming off of here, but it is coming off of here. So yes, some of our chalkboards might be on the expensive side by comparison to what you can get in the craft store, but you can't do it, switch out your decor as easily, is the point that I wanted to make to you. Okay, so this feels pretty dry. And so you get this chalkboard, this very one, in your kit, in your designer kit. Okay, you also get this transfer, which is impossible to see because it's on my fuzzing towel, but we'll give that a second. I took it out of the package. I already wrote on the back. And because it's brand new, I do want to give it some extra fuzz. Even I'm noticing with these new transfers, even though they feel not as tacky, they are. They are. Okay, think that's pretty good. So we're going to give it a shot. So I just want to line it up. This is an 8.5 by 11. The board is 9 by 12. So I just want to make sure that the spacing from the icon at the top to the words at the bottom that looks pretty good. Okay, and then I'm just going to do my trick like I always do. I go over the silk screen area with my finger. You don't want any bumps or bubbles. It's okay if it's in seal area. You just don't want it in the silk screen area. Okay, so I made this little piece that we're going to put on the side. This is a chalkable chip. Also came in the kit. I had some ribbon, and I see my new fancy glue gun has leaked all over this. That's okay. It'll pull right up. There we go. And I just had some lamb's ear, and then off of Amazon I got some of these little honey dippers because I thought they were cute, and I might put another color behind there, and we're just going to attach it maybe, you know, somewhere. So I made that the other day. Okay, so now to pick some colors. I definitely think white. I think the leaves in green. That's pistachio. I think I was going to do the honey word in golden hour. It's one of our new colors. And then I have our shimmer gold. I thought perhaps for the bee to kind of tie it in, because I did that in shimmer gold. So what do you think? This is pistachio green, kind of nice for spring, and of course the bright white. So that's what I'm going with. So all we need is some squeegees. I've got that. Let me put the pen back where it belongs. Let me locate my favorite paintbrush just in case. Yep, got it. Actually, this is a different one, better one. And I'm going to turn my glue gun on. Oh, I got this cool glue gun. It's cordless. So, and I have this protected. This is actually a Teflon mat. So if it decides to drip, it won't be too bad. And I think I'm going to do, well, let's get this all started. I'm going to back this up a little bit because I don't need it quite yet. So this is pistachio. This is one of the new En Vogue colors. It's actually the color of my house. This is bright white. This is golden hour, which is kind of a goldish, yellowish, and it is the new formulation. And then this is the shimmer gold. So, all right, so I think it's going to go leaves in green. I might get fancy on you and do the dots in gold. There's some dots around here. And that's trying to be a couple of flowers, but I think I'm going to do kind words are like, and the lines in white, and sweet to the soul, and the lines in white, and then honey are just going to be in the golden hour. And then the bee will be in the gold. So I'm going to use the ones that I know have the most open working time first. And that's going to be the new formulation, and that means we're going to do the white last because it doesn't have as much working time just yet. The new ones that are coming out do. I just haven't been blessed in that regard. So let's just knock that bee right out. And I'm just dipping. And I'm just pushing right through the silkscreen area. And I will put a link to the products that I used in the description or in the comment section when I'm finished. But if you'd like some more information, you can always message my page. If you put in the message to Creekside Creations #shop, a link to my shop automatically pops up. If you put in #join, a link for more information on becoming a designer pops up. If you put in #club, information regarding Club Couture pops up. And it's a really good time to be a member. I know that it's really kind of a pain in the rear right now with shipping and all of these types of things. I mean, honestly, because of this weather, my paychecks at work, I mean, they were supposed to be there Thursday. They're still not there. I mean, you know, it's just across. I think I'm not going to worry about those little dots. So things are dragging behind. If you haven't received your club yet, they're coming. I swear. It's just taking forever. Thank you, pandemic. The trouble is it leaves Couture when it's supposed to. It's unfortunate, and that usually leaves by the 10th of the month. It's just once it gets to the truckers and the handlers, it's difficult. It's definitely a problem. So hang in there. If you happen to join Club Couture with me in the month of February, I do send you out a gift for being one of my members, which is a toolkit that you definitely are going to need. And Noreen, I have yours ready to go. I'm just going to wait until I get your items from Danielle, and then I'm just going to send it all out. Okay. So, I mean, you see this is moving pretty quick. That's the pistachio and the gold. And now I'm going to go to the golden hour, which is honey-like, goldish-like. And it is, I know most of you are new with this stuff. I wish you could have appreciated the difference in the paste formulation as much as I do, just from having worked with the old one. It really makes you appreciate the new one tremendously. So with the new paste, you don't need as much, which is kind of nice. It acts more like, it's the consistency of like sour cream, whereas the old one was the consistency of like yogurt, and I know it's not much of a difference. But you know how when you put your spoon to serve sour cream, how it like cuts through? As opposed to like yogurt was very clingy. That's part of it. That makes, you know, kind of a big difference. But this, if I had to pick what this acts most like, it acts most like our ink. Okay, Now this is the old paste that I have added a bunch of water to. I'm just going to get some on there and then spread it out. I have ordered a new white one because I really need it. White and black are probably my most used colors. Okay, the other thing that's kind of changed with this new formulation is, and the new transfers, because they're a little more adhesive than the old ones, is that you see me take it off and put it in a water bath. Well, that's not really recommended. It is recommended that you wash them quickly. But what I do now is I still have my bucket, but it's not really full of water. And see, this is drying already, where this is taking its sweet time. So I just want to, you got to move a little bit. Okay. I think that's pretty. Let's make sure that this is good down here. I think that it is. Okay. Yes, I know, and I'm so sorry. It's just crazy time with the shipping for everything in the world right now. Okay, so you don't want to pull from the corner. You do want to kind of get an edge and then pull directly up. And if you can grab it in the middle, that's probably the best. Then you can hold down your surface. Ooh, I like it. So instead of putting this directly in the water, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the backer, this guy, and then I'm going to take it to my sink and wash it and allow it to dry. Boy, I really like it. So same process for drying. We even had our own heated tool come out, which is kind of cool. Oh, you know what? I messed it up. I stuck that transfer right in it. But I can show you how to fix it. It's not too bad. I'm always touching it when it's wet. You know that? Okay. So this is our detail tool. It has a very small end and then a very pointed end. You want to make sure that your chalkboard is kind of down to, and you can see here where I drug that. All you're going to do is come in here with your tool and erase out those lines. I did it in 2 spots. That's how I know I did it. But, you know, if I was really being picky with myself, I mean, really, really picky, what I could do is I could take this off again and start over. That's what I love about this. So if that's not working for you, I just take a little bit of water, spray it on here, and I also have some pointed Q-tips. Sometimes, honestly, just the amount of water that would fit on the tip of this little tool is enough. And I'm being picky because I think it looks fine. But if it bothers you, you should fix it. Okay. So, a little bit light in the like there. So this is like a super tiny paintbrush. And that's just me being picky. It looks farmhousey and more rustic and matches the board, which is roughed up if you leave it be. But you know me by now, I can't. But I think it's so pretty. I love this transfer. And I knew right where I wanted to, I knew I wanted to put it on this, change out this board so I could show you how easy it is to change. So if you decide to come on board and be a designer, I mean, you can start creating because this comes right with your kit, right with it. All right. Okay. I think that's going to do it. It's just like anything. Once you start messing with it, you see more, you see more, you see more. And I'm going to fix this little part of the leaf though. And then we're going to put on a bow and we're going to call it good. It's nice too. It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. And I love honeybees. I've been interested in bees for a long time. That's why I was asking Ed about his bees, or he used so many questions during about Ed's bees, because living on the creek, I always thought, you know, maybe I could raise bees. Me, miss allergies. That's hysterical. Okay, so let's get our stuff together that we need to wash. And it's important that you get a good seal on it, on these guys. As you're putting them away, you don't want to leave them open. I mean, you could leave them open, but it's not recommended. Okay, so it's going to be the wash pile. I'm going to scoot this way. All right, Mr. Glue Gun, we're going to turn you on. And where do you think? I kind of thought like right there. Or do you like it in the corner? What do you think? Corner or side? And I think it might need a little black and white pop. So I just so happen to have let's see if this doesn't snazz it up a little bit. Excuse me. Wow, I got quite a tickle there. All right, I think this is going to pull it all together. Yep, I think it needs a little something, something. What do you think? I think I'm going to do it right there. And you know what? If one is good, two is better. Wow. The only thing I didn't bring over was my trash can. That was not smart, Laurel. Let's see here. I think it needs to be a little bit longer. Yep, it did. Yeah, I like it with the one longer piece. All right. I think it looks good. And I wish I would know that this thing was on. Oh, it is on. What do you know? And that's where it's going. Right there. And all I did is I took a chalkable chip and I took the B from our, I think it's called the Farmhouse Minis. And I did that in the gold. Actually, I did that in the golden hour. I'm a fibber here. And then I just got some of these little dippers from Amazon. And if you become a designer, I'll be glad to send you some of those so you can do this transfer. And, or if you get this transfer, let me know because I have a bunch of them. And, yeah, put some lamb's ear and there you have it. There's our project. And that is how fast it is. We've been on 32 minutes. And that a lot of it was cleaning the transfer and all that jazz. So I hope you like it because I really love it. And when it's done being on my display, I'm going to put it back in my bedroom. It's just some glue. Okay. I think it's gorgeous. It's one of my favorites from this release, so I'm really happy that I got to do it. All right, so I'll hold it up. Let's see. Oh, the camera's this way. Everything's opposite the way it used to be, so you have to bear with me. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul. Get a little bit closer too. There we go. Got blue hanging. So pretty. So thank you so very much for joining me in my first of many, I hope, live in my new art space. I'm so glad that the construction is over. I'm so glad that Keith and I get to share this room and doing what we both enjoy. And I'll put a link in the description for the chalkboard, the chips you get, so it comes in a pack of 12, the transfer and the colors. I might select a palette pack for you because it'd be a little bit more affordable. So, kind words, ladies and gents. Thanks very, very much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow night. I got something planned too. Another little quick project. I'm going to try and go live at about 7 o'clock, Monday through Friday, and then maybe a surprise on the weekend. we'll see how it goes. But I have this really cool cart that allows me to kind of plan these projects. So that's what I'm going to do. So thanks again, everybody. Please be sure to follow down below. And if you're interested in any other products or have any questions, I'm always here. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great night.